Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's August 11th. Today we're going to be looking into the severe weather threat we have for the next 3 days. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already and you would like to see more weather content like this. So right now we have the satellite pulled up. We can see, let's play this out. That's the sun rising right there. If you're wondering what that black shadow is, as you see, after it rises, you get a lot better visual of what's going on, actually. The most storm activity we have right now is with these storms. You can see some of the anvils right there and by Omaha, and some of these in Missouri with the taller line of thunderstorms going this way towards Illinois. And we can see this big complex. This complex was from last night, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, probably from last night. But later today, out in this area, or out in the area about the circle, there's an enhanced risk for some severe weather. You can see skies right now are partly cloudy, nothing too severe, or nothing looking too bad, other than maybe a little bit of some storm action or some clouds building right there in Kansas. But it's mainly it right now. I would pull up College of DuPage's satellite because it's a lot better, and I can zoom in, or I can get sectors, but their website is down and has been down for about 24 hours now, so I can't do that. But I don't know when it's going to be back up. They haven't said it on Facebook or anything. You can see most of the West Coast right now is sunny. And you can see they have our system right here, which is bringing this. And the system's going to be moving generally to the southeast, and there's going to be day-to-day severe weather, which we'll be looking at in a second coming up. But switch to convective outlook for today. So for today, we have this enhanced risk that I was already talking about in Nebraska, northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado right there. The main threats in there is wind, some large hail, and maybe even a few tornadoes, weaker tornadoes, probably like maybe like an EF0 or an EF2, or not an EF0, maybe like a few. Probably 1 to 3 tornadoes possible out there. Then we have a slight risk out in Montana, going down through Colorado, or Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota, even portions of North Dakota. We have that slight risk right there. And then we have a marginal risk going from Montana into Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa. And then surrounds a slight risk. But overall today, we do have a pretty widespread area across the plains, going all the way down from Montana into central Kansas down towards Wichita. So we do have a large area of severe weather we are watching today. And then later tonight, the storms will end up going out here and then they'll die off, but they'll still be going through Missouri again. Where there's already storms right now, a pretty good line. I just showed you on satellite. But tornado threat. So tornado threat, we have in Colorado when the storms likely fire up before you see compare that right there is the enhanced 5% risk. The enhanced risk goes over there, but the tornado threat is only warrants a slight risk. It's not an enhanced risk for tornadoes yet. I don't think it will be. We'll have to see about that yet because an enhanced is 10%. But we only have a 5% right there when the storms fire up and could potentially be some supercells and maybe a tornado. And then we have a 5% chance over here in Montana and Colorado, or Wyoming. Gosh, I keep calling it Colorado today. And then we have a 2% going from Montana all the way down to Kansas. So we have a large risk for tornadoes today. Not a too severe risk, but we do have a chance for tornadoes today in a pretty large swath of the middle section of the country. Wind is a 30% risk in our slight risk right there. 15%, or in our enhanced risk. I mean, that's why there's an enhanced risk is for wind. 15% goes all the way down there in the slight risk. But hail threat is mainly in Montana and Wyoming. But you do have where you have that significant risk. We do have a 15% down here, so hail is definitely not into question. Even in the 5%, you probably will see hail, maybe some hail. So we have to keep an eye on that. But cities in the significant area: Billings, Gillette, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, Livingston, and Laurel, Montana. We have those places that could potentially have some hail today. Let's take a look at tomorrow's forecast, though, by the Storm Prediction Center. Tomorrow we have a marginal risk in store for central and northern Maine, and we have a marginal risk out here in Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota right there. But the main story is going to be across Indiana, even into the Ohio region, or into Ohio. And we have that going back from Minnesota, Missouri and Iowa. We have that threat right there. And then we have a marginal risk going all the way along the cold front down into Texas, where there could potentially be some storm formation, and down through southern Wisconsin and southern Michigan. We have that marginal threat tomorrow. And this will be moving south, as I'm about to show you if my pen would stop lagging bad. But you can see that right there, the slight risk. This could potentially be an enhanced risk. I think if it's an enhanced risk, or maybe like a small one again, right there, maybe in Illinois, maybe over there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But yes. But let's go to day 3 now. So this is for Tuesday. All right. So Tuesday, August 13th. That's right, okay. And we have a marginal risk, of course, right up here in Minnesota. I can't get it right, but I can call Missouri, Minnesota, but I can't call Minnesota, but that doesn't make no sense. But marginal risk in Wisconsin, going to Minnesota and Iowa. We have that marginal threat right there. And we have another marginal threat going right here, going into Texas, the Oklahoma Panhandle, Kansas, and then Nebraska. But then this could potentially be an enhanced risk on Tuesday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But we have a slight risk right here, going from Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way over into Virginia and north until New Jersey. We have that slight risk right there, and this is likely going to be moving south. Probably right now, I'd say it could be a marginal risk across like the southeast right here for Wednesday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe if it's just a general thunderstorms, there could potentially be maybe like some scattered severe thunderstorm warnings. Not scattered, but very isolated, like one there, one there. We'll have to keep an eye on that for Wednesday, when this will likely move south even more. But you have a marginal risk going from New Jersey all the way down to the Oklahoma and northeastern Texas area, and going through northern Georgia, North Carolina, in those areas. But we do not have a day 4 to 8 outlook. I already have checked that out, so we do not need to look at that. Let's go time it out for today. All right, so you can see our complex right now going through Missouri. It's not doing good at timing it out because last time I checked, there was there's a line right there. But that's fine. Trying to get this to load in here. All right, there we go. It's all loaded, but wait a sec. Okay, that's the newest one. All right, so let's play this out for Monday, okay, or for Sunday. My bad. We can see our complex of storms right there fire up in Colorado at about 22Z. You can see we have some scattered storms across this area, even down to the New Mexico area, and maybe some potential severe storms going down to Oklahoma right here in southwestern Kansas. We have to watch for that. But let's play this out. You can see this is at 1Z. This is where our tornadoes will likely happen, like probably right here in this frame. You can see kind of disorganized, not really a line, but you don't need a line. You don't want a line when you want good tornadoes. You don't really want a good line because you need like a supercell thunderstorm with good rotation, not like a little kinks in the line with the line in the cold front. You don't normally get good tornadoes, but you can. But you can see right there is our storm. Let's play this out. You can see it's going to turn into a line in the northeastern, a little bit of a mesoscale, maybe. Mesoscale is a complex, probably this whole system right here. But that'll be going through southern Nebraska and the Kansas, and then that'll be moving northeast, and then it could hit Missouri again. You can see Missouri is forecasted to get some pretty strong storms. Maybe some of those could be severe. That'll wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.